But I saw that you sent your emojis, and I didn't know what emojis to send. I don't think emojis can describe what I was thinking.
There wasn't a lot of thinking involved.
There's one emoji.
Uh, okay, so Chrissy sent me just the angry explicitive and then a skull. Do you want to describe why you chose those? This is what is our new book segment called? What is this
Oh,
called?
we haven't thought of a good name for it. Um, Emoji Mania.
Emoji Mania.
Um,
We'll workshop it. And by that,
Hell
we'll
Meoji.
forget about it until we come here again. And made no progress.
Each week we make one suggestion of a name that's even worse than the last week.
Oh
Okay, yeah,
my
well, maybe
goodness.
next time we will. Okay, so my general feeling after reading this next section, okay, one, last week I think I was kind of down and out on Frieda's writing style. I was like, oh, sounds like a high schooler wrote it. But honestly, I'm into it. It's great. So that I'm into the story. It's fun. But I was just like, they made so many stupid choices during their escape plan. I was like, Millie, you're an expert at this. No wonder she was getting paid minimum wage for all of her escapades.
I wouldn't
She
be
was
surprised
doing
if all the
minimum
women
wage
she
work.
helped are dead now.
Okay, later it comes up. She was like, sometimes we got found out. I was like, with sloppy work like this? Certainly.
Well, I guess it turns out she doesn't kill all of them. I don't believe
Yeah.
that though. I think in my world, Millie is a serial killer. She be killing all the time whenever she gets a chance.
Well, okay. So I've been writing my notes in my phone, and I meant to tell you this earlier, but every time I write down Millie, my phone wants to autocorrect it to Killie. I was like, Candy will love this.
Oh my God.
Sounds right.
When she's finally arrested, she's going to be called Killie the housemaid, something like that. They're going to come up with some like kitschy name like that.
Oh my gosh, Killie Millie.
Okay. So my emojis, spiral eyes, angry face, rocket ship, Viva Italiana, detective.
Are you the detective again?
So spiral eyes is just everything. That's all of it. I just like this is crazy. Like what's happening? Insane. Angry is just none of our predictions came true. Anything interesting that could have been, no, denied. Rocket ship, because even though it's the most predictable book, if you've read the first one, I still like we're in outer space. Like, what is going on? I still don't get it. How can they be making these choices? Italian for Enzo, and then a detective. That's for Brock. Brock the jock. I still think he's a spy.
Oh, okay. Last time that detective emoji meant that you were solving the mystery.
I'm not solving anything in this book anymore. The only
I'm retiring.
the only way I could solve anything in this book is if I just made the same predictions from the housemaid one. I think that's the only way you can solve it. But all of this to say, I read it in an hour and I wanted to keep reading.
I know. The magic of Frieda.
So she got us.
She got us good again.
I know.
I know. She really threw us for a loop having two men now and potentially even three men.
Who
Now
is this?
it's too much. Hallmark never does that to you. There's only one possible suitor.
It's just like, what does Millie have that all of these men are just obsessed with her? Because she seems like she treats them really bad.
All of them.
All of them. She's very violent. She seems to like be very violent towards men. Very poor judgment when it comes to finances, career choices.
Yeah.
life choices.
Kind of like leaves them for scraps regularly.
Yeah, that is the mystery we need to solve. Okay.
That never gets addressed.
No,
Why is Millie such a catch?
I know.
Okay. So are we getting right into summary things? Any intro
I th
things?
I think we should do the Book Olympics
Mm,
because number one, friend of the pod, F. Smith, we found out.
we love you.
What did we find out?
We found out. Okay, so we just got a comment hot off the presses just a few hours ago. F. Smith said, I'm so sad I can't be in the Book Olympics because I'm from the UK. Oh, and
Oh
I
my
want to
God.
know, F. Smith, are did you listen to Elantris? Are you our number one UK listener?
F. Smith, don't answer that because the answer is going to be no, and I'm going to be devastated. But what F. Smith probably doesn't know because she didn't listen to Elantris is that our number one, our first international person was from the UK, and we talked about them for 20 hours in Elantris, and then we realized they only listened to one episode for like 5 minutes.
Probably by accident.
Probably by accident. They probably thought we were that other pod. Like, what? So don't break our hearts. Don't reveal.
Yeah, to us though, F. Smith is our number one UK listener from the Elantris days, and F. Smith is Frieda McFadden, and she's here for book ideas. So we're here to deliver.
She needs them. She's go she's going to the right place.
We've got some twists for you.
Okay, well, just so everyone knows, Book Olympics, we're gonna do top 3 to 4 states, and I think we should do top 3 to 4 countries.
I think we should. I think we
Yeah,
should. For you, F. Smith,
yeah.
Miss
Hmm.
Frieda. Okay, so let's do our Book Olympics. Now we have 2 rounds. Okay, so classic Book Olympics in the States. What can I say? Texas is number one
Texas.
still.
Rankings are the same. I
Yeah.
think New York is starting to climb. They're starting to catch up
Oh,
to Florida.
oh
Yeah,
boy.
yeah.
Wow.
So,
East
Chrissy,
Coast represent.
you need to be spreading the word.
Well, let's see here. Where in Florida? Oh, I think Miami's going up. Miami and Hollywood are tied.
Oh, that's really good. Yeah. Hmm.
Yeah, I'm spreading the word. I'm doing my due diligence.
Okay.
My
All right.
book
And let's
evangelism. That didn't work.
I like book evangelism.
Book evangelism.
Evangelicious. No,
Evangelism.
no, no, no. Okay. International. Top 4.
International. All right. US coming in at a strong first, but honestly,
Mhm.
not as strong as I would have expected. We're at 67% of our listeners are from the US, which
Yeah.
is, what is that? 33% less than what I would have expected.
I
Pretty
would have
substantial.
expected, yeah, I would have only expected you and me, to be perfectly honest.
Honestly, same. Okay, so US number one, and F. Smith, this one's for you.
UK.
UK number two
Ooh.
by a pretty strong lead. UK is 9% of our listeners, and number three, Australia, is 6% of our listeners.
Hmm.
Okay. Well, yeah, so UK number two.
Yep. Then Australia and Canada. All of our
Mm-hmm.
English speaking countries coming to represent
Top.
top,
Yeah.
tip top.
F. Smith, if you tell everyone you know and listen on every single device you have, you could get closer to number one.
I know it's going to be hard. It's going to be hard to beat the United States, just
I
because
believe
there's
in
a lot
F.
of people
Smith.
here. Yeah, I do too. Okay,
Yeah,
so we're going to get into it.
I think we should.
Let's do it.
All right. Well, welcome to Bookalicious, a podcast where 2 sisters chat about books we're reading. I'm Chrissy.
And I'm Candace.
And today we are on part 2 of The Housemaid's Secret by our favorite Frieda McFadden. Okay. Would you like a high-level summary of
Yeah, let's do a summary and then we can kind of go through like we did last time.
Okay, that sounds good. We could also do the summary by first saying what our predictions were last time and then saying if they were debunked or not in part 2.
Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah.
Okay, maybe that'll make it a little bit more fun. Okay, so predictions from part 1. Um, let's see. Did we know who was driving? Okay, what did we think about Wendy?
We thought the woman in the penthouse was a prisoner who wasn't Wendy.
Who wasn't his actual wife?
Yeah, we thought real Wendy was in the dump apartment.
Was the mistress.
Yeah, yeah. They told us, "Oh, I think that's the mistress." And we're like, "Uh-uh, we got you." And then it turns out that was the mistress. Okay.
Ooh, new prediction that
Frieda
I
tells us a
know.
lot of things, and we're like, you wouldn't do that.
We're like, Frieda, we see right through you. And we don't.
Nope.
Okay, maybe I should save this prediction, but I just thought of it just now, so I feel like I need to say it.
Say it. Say it,
Okay.
girl.
Okay. My new prediction is that the mistress is Amber, who is her first employer, because Amber keeps coming up. And I kind of think she plays a role.
Interesting.
We never met Amber's husband, I don't think.
Time out. What was she wearing? What was she wearing when
She
Millie saw
Millie?
her? Because I
Oh
think
my
she said she was
gosh.
wearing a brown outfit. And then when she saw her in the
She's
park, she
wearing
was
all
wearing
leather.
all leather, which I was like, Cruella Zaville once again,
Cruella
wearing
goes to
animal
Texas.
skins. I wonder if it's Cruella Deville for Dalmatian.
I thought it was just because of devil.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay.
I like the Dalmatian theory.
Yeah, I was putting things together that
You're doing your Frida math.
yeah. I was doing my Frieda math.
Okay, so mistress, we thought was actual wife, debunked.
Mhm.
We still don't know who the mistress is. New theory could be Amber, Millie's first employer in this book.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's possible. We thought that Brock was a spy or a robot.
hmm
Still
I
on the
like a
table.
robot. Honestly, I feel like robot is the right answer because who would endure all of this?
Oh my gosh. Millie just keeps getting worse.
The only way I would endure this type of abuse if I was like dating Daddy Bezos and he had 10 billion in the bank. And I was like, you know what? I'll endure with you running away from some of my dinners and not returning my I love yous if I get to ride in your spaceship. Travel the world.
Millie does not offer the same
No,
benefits.
she offers student loan debt.
Okay, so have we learned anything new about Brock? He's kind of just same old robot guy. He wants her to meet. So where we left off most recently with Brock is okay, lots of things to unpack because Enzo comes back. But before we even get into all that, Millie and Brock are having dinner. Brock's like, "Oh, my family's coming in town. I want you to meet my parents." And Millie's like, "Ugh, I really need to tell him that I love murdering people." And then she's going to tell him, but then Wendy texts her. Millie has to go save Wendy, whatever, whatever. Okay, Millie has still not told Brock.
Time
That's
out.
where
Did
we're
you
at.
even explain that we met
No,
Wendy? We didn't even meet Wendy last time.
no, we skipped right to Brock.
Okay, all right. That's fine. We're assuming you guys have read. All right, keep going.
Okay, yeah. So that's where we've left off. Millie is still telling herself that she is in love with Brock. he is the one she needs to tell him that she's as a mass murderer and she loves it, but she hasn't yet. Oh, and Brock's big thing last time was that he kept wanting Millie to move in with him. And
Mm-hmm.
Millie's like, okay, sure. Well, she eventually said okay because Xavier, the neighbor, came into town and assaulted Millie. Millie's like, I can't live here. I'll go move in with Brock. But then suddenly one day, um, Xavier gets arrested for having drugs in his apartment.
Mm-hmm.
And then that was the craziest part. Millie and Brock are literally driving to her apartment to get her things to move into Brock's apartment. And Brock is like, this is the best day of my life. I can't believe we're moving in together. Millie sees Xavier in handcuffs and she goes, never mind, Brock. I want to stay here.
Maybe he just wants a live-in maid.
Yeah.
He's like, my house is gonna be so clean.
I've seen your resume, Millie. You're the one
I've
for
seen
me.
your work. Yeah, you clean the best. But I can't afford to pay you. So
I'll just date you, I guess.
I'll date you. So we had hypothesized that Brock was not a robot, but that he was a detective.
Yes.
I'm on full robot. He's an android running around. Not a detective, not a detective. But we were like, he's a detective, and he made Xavier attack Millie so that it would drive her into his
Oh,
apartment.
I don't think Brock has a brain cell from what we've seen.
No, and I would have loved that to have come true, but it turns out it's the most boring thing in the whole wide world is that Enzo comes back from Italy and has been following her around,
Whoa.
and then he
Whoa.
put it in there.
Okay. Yeah. So Enzo. So last in part one, we had the mysterious black car. I keep forgetting what it is. It had a cracked headlight, whatever. And she was like, who's following me? And she kept getting this feeling someone was following her. We had some predictions. We thought maybe Douglas, maybe Brock. Did we ever guess Enzo?
No, because what I believed in my heart is that Millie killed Enzo.
Oh, that's right.
He honestly, I might still believe that he's dead. This is a ghost.
Fake
She's
Enzo.
she's just imagining this at this point. She is a total delusion.
You know, if this were fake Enzo, that could explain some other things. So maybe we'll hold on to that one.
All right, yeah, but we thought Enzo was dead. And I mean, it seems like he should be because he said if I ever go back to Italy, the mafia is going to get me.
They all died. He was okay to go back this time.
Maybe he's like the kingpin of the mafia. I don't know.
There might be some sneaky things to Enzo. Okay, so what we find out here, Enzo's the one who's been following Millie in that black car. She discovers that when we need to unpack all the Wendy stuff, but basically she saves Wendy. She's at a car rental place late at night. The black car comes up to her and she's like, oh my gosh, who is this? And it's Enzo. Turns out Enzo's been back in the States for 3 months and he's just been following Millie around. And he was like, I'm your bodyguard. I've been keeping you safe. You don't even know. You almost died a few times, but I saved you. And I was like, honestly, probably true. Millie just seems kind of out there on her
She
spaceship.
she does, but Enzo is a total creep.
Really?
Stalking her around for 3 months.
Okay. I mean, yes.
I would
Yeah.
be like, I don't feel safe. He's like, I'm your bodyguard. And I'm like, I need a bodyguard from you. Like, right? Like, I don't know. I don't want people following me around. Like, he didn't call her. He
It
didn't
was
say
very
anything.
strange. Right. It was very bizarre. And like she had a boyfriend, so he was like, okay, I guess you don't love me anymore, but I still need to protect you, kind of thing. He should have called. It was very strange. I'm still like, Millie, I feel like you're not handling this very well either because she was like, sorry, Enzo, I have a boyfriend. We need to stop this. Don't talk to me ever again. And I don't know. I just got weird vibes from Millie where I'm like, Millie, you don't even like Brock. You've been talking about Enzo this whole time.
I know. But I
Like,
mean, truthfully, though, that was the most sane thing that she's done because, I mean, seriously, Enzo right now, he is giving, like, I'm going to push you down the stairs and kill you after we've been married for 20 years.
Uh,
And like I feel like he's like gonna be it just gives like abusive boyfriend vibes.
okay. I mean, yeah, that's true. I guess I was thinking, I was like, they just seemed to work so well together before he went to Italy, where it's like, I feel like, I don't know.
Well, Millie's kind of abusive too, so maybe they like cancel each other
Exactly.
out and it's actually it turns into a positive. They both abuse each other and then they have like a really healthy relationship. And so
And
maybe
then
that's
they
the
kill
problem with
everyone else.
Brock. Yeah, and she's abusing Brock, but since he's a robot, he doesn't get the hint. So she's like, how do I get out of this?
Yeah, he's not a normal person who'd break up with her. It just deflects off of him.
Yeah.
Okay, so Enzo comes back in the picture. Millie is like, okay, well, if I'm not going to be with Enzo now that he's back, then I guess I really do love Brock. And so that's why she's like, I should tell him that I'm a murderer. So that's that. Anything else with Enzo? Oh, other thing, and when we get to the Wendy thing, the big hole that we haven't said yet, um, Millie tells Enzo every single detail about Wendy and their escape plan, which could and their
That
Wendy
comes
and
up in a
Millie's
minute. Yeah.
yeah, Wendy and Millie's escape plan did not work, and Enzo's the only person Millie told about their escape plan. So it's like, does he have an evil side? Is he working for Douglas?
Maybe he's like king of the mafia and he got hired by Douglas and this is his first big hit. Is he's like, my wife's going to try to make an escape with this little maid and I want you to kill her. So my wife knows that she can never get out.
Whoa. Okay, so do you think Enzo's actually evil?
No. I
I
think
don't think so either.
he's probably perfectly fine and he's gonna save her from the cabin when like Brock the robot starts like he goes out in the rain, he starts short circuiting and then he goes crazy. He goes crazy and then he goes to attack her and she's like, oh, I need help. And then Enzo comes in and he just lops the head right off.
Presses the power button.
No, he flips the power switch. Doo, doo, doo. Oh my God. Okay. Yeah, that's exactly it.
Okay, yeah, I think Enzo could come out and save her at the end. Yeah, I don't think she's evil, but that could be a pretty big twist.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. Are we ready for Wendy now?
Yeah.
Okay. So in part one, I had postulated that perhaps Wendy was CC Grace from book one.
Oh my God. I wish that were true.
I mean, she hasn't said that she's not, but
That's
it
true.
doesn't appear that she is.
And she's very small and thin and like, you know,
Frail,
tiny,
like a
frail,
child.
like a child. Yeah. Maybe.
Um, I mean, I'm putting it back on the table, but it's still on the table.
Yeah.
So, all right. So Millie meets Wendy for the first time. Wendy is like super beat up and bruised, and Millie's like, "What the heck?" But oh, and Wendy at first is like, "Never talk to me again. You don't know what Douglas is about. He's bad news. No one's safe here." And Millie's like, "No big deal. I kill people for a living." But then Millie starts talking to Wendy again when Millie realizes that her job posting never actually posted online. And she's like, how the heck did Douglas get my info if I never posted a job? Douglas says that Wendy told him about Millie. And she's like, how did Wendy know about me? So anyway, so one day when she's cleaning the house, she knocks on Wendy's door and she's like, Wendy, you need to tell me how you found out about me. And eventually Wendy tells her that her good friend Ginger, someone, recommended Millie to her. And Ginger was the last person Millie and Enzo helped before Enzo went to Italy. Dun dun dun.
Interesting. Okay. What if Brock is a robot detective? Because now I'm thinking that is like a coincidence that
What?
the last person that Millie helped was Ginger, and Ginger told Wendy. I was gonna say Nina. Honestly, same. And then she told, I just find that interesting that the last person that they helped is the person who supposedly told Wendy. But what if Ginger got caught by the FBI because her husband was dead and they're like, you need to tell us everything and they need proof and like they're starting a sting now.
Whoa, and they need to capture Millie.
Yeah.
So is Wendy a fake?
I think Wendy's really in trouble, but they're like, Ginger, you need to get Millie set up with a new house lady who's in trouble, who will hire her so that Millie will go berserk and try to kill the husband. And Ginger was like, I know just the person.
Oh my
I know a battered wife. And so
gosh.
and so she like sets her up and then it goes all into motion.
Hmm.
It won't happen, but I wish.
No, I don't think that's what this is. But that would definitely be a twist. That would be
That would
pretty
be a
big.
twist. Yeah.
Okay, was Enzo? I don't know. I'm just trying to see like if Enzo were really, a bad guy, if he somehow connected Ginger and Douglas type of thing, you know, if he kind of was behind orchestrating all of this.
Why would Enzo want to do that though?
I don't know, just for it to be a big twist.
What if the US said, Enzo, we're going to make you a citizen. We know you're a criminal in Italy. We're going to give you full citizen rights if you help us catch this housemaid. And he says, okay. And so now he's like in cahoots and he's setting it all up into motion.
Whoa, that would be
That's the
big.
only way I could see it.
I kind of think so. Or maybe it could be something like Douglas has a lot of money. Maybe he's able to help Endo's mom in Italy, like get the medicine she needs. We find out the mom has died.
Oh,
Mm,
supposedly.
supposedly, I know. I'm kind of she could be alive. Maybe she moved back to the States.
Yeah,
I'm
maybe Brock was like, I'll give you enough money. But why would Brock pay Enzo to kill Millie?
I thought Douglas was paying Enzo.
Oh,
No,
that's what
that
I
wouldn't
meant.
make sense.
Douglas. But yeah, like why would unless like Douglas was like, my stupid wife hired this housemaid. She thinks she's gonna kill me. I'm gonna throw the housemaid in jail. Like that doesn't make sense.
No, it doesn't make any sense.
We're trying really hard. We're trying really hard to make something here. Smith, we're sorry. No
I
ideas for
know.
you.
I know. Well, in book one, the theories were flowing.
They were
I
flowing.
don't know here. I don't know.
We had some good ones. We've just been staunched. Okay. Enzo, he might I feel like they're pointing that he's evil, but I don't think he will be. I
I
think
know.
Brock the robot. He's
Broccoli.
Enzo keeps calling him broccoli, and I was like screaming.
Honestly, I thought that was so funny.
I thought that was so funny too. I was laughing so hard. He kept saying, "Oh, you and broccoli," and he's pretending like it's his language barrier, but you know he's doing it on purpose.
I don't know why that was so hilarious.
I mean, talk about a burn. Could you imagine if your ex was like, "Yeah, you gonna go hang out with broccoli?" I would be so embarrassed.
That's what I'm saying. Enzo and Millie just get each other. He knows her.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, we never finished Wendy though.
Oh yeah,
Wendy's
her.
story. Okay,
I
yeah,
think
back
she's the
to
most
Wendy.
annoying. I think she's the most annoying character in this whole book.
Really? Why?
She's the worst. I think she's the villain. She's the villain to me. She
Why?
she hires Millie. She gets Millie here
Oh,
to
that's
off her
true.
husband, and then she's like, you know what? Pass. And I'm not even gonna tell you that I did all of this. I'm just gonna like stay hidden in my room. And then she's like, maybe I will, maybe I won't. And she's being so dramatic, and I'm like, just pick a lane. I don't know.
I mean, I'm also like, okay, yeah. Either if Millie's going to help you, okay, do that. If she's not going to help you and you think Douglas is so evil that she shouldn't be around him, maybe like fire her. I don't know. Maybe at least help Millie be safe.
Yeah. Yeah. She's like, no, I need you to stay around and watch me wither away and
Yeah.
like don't get in the crosshairs of my crazy husband. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's crazy.
And she doesn't even say like what Douglas does or like how to get around Douglas, because like that could be helpful information.
Part of me is like Wendy Wendy is abusive to Douglas. Uh,
Really?
she's trying to get rid of him so she gets the whole fortune.
Oh, that's interesting. Okay, I did have a thought that what if Wendy is a plant? Like she is in on the scheme. She does look actually beaten up, but maybe she was like, whatever, I'll do it just so that I don't know. Yeah, they can get Millie. Kind of like our Kath theory in book one, where they just love to abuse people. So they had this whole
That's like a little game her and Douglas play.
Yeah. First was the mistress, who's now in an apartment. Next could be Millie, who could also be in another apartment.
Oh my God. Could you imagine? Like, babe, we're gonna have so much fun. I'm
Oh,
gonna
that's
fling
awful.
myself down the stairs so that I have all of these bruises and I'm not gonna eat for 6 months. So this lady
Oh
really
my God.
believes me. Oh my God.
Oh my gosh, that's crazy. Okay, so yeah, so that's Wendy. Millie is like, "Don't worry, Wendy, I'm gonna get you out of here." And conveniently, Douglas is gonna go out of town for a few days. And I was like, "Oh my gosh, this is totally a trap." But Millie is like, "I've done this before. This is the perfect time to leave." And you know what they do? She rents a car and she at least pulls it to the other street so it's not right in front of the apartment. But you know what Wendy does? She brings two suitcases down
Oh
the
my
apartment,
God.
walks right in front of the doorman, and out onto the street into this mysterious car. I was like, Wendy, come on. There's cameras everywhere. The doorman totally talks to Douglas. At least have Millie carry down this. Okay, okay. I have a new game for us that I wanted us to play, which was
Okay.
where did they go wrong? What were all the wrong choices they made? Because I think there's so many.
I think that's a perfect game. I love it.
Keep us
We'll start
entertained for
now.
hours.
Yeah, we'll never finish this pod. Okay, okay.
Okay, thing number one that they did wrong. Wendy brought down the suitcases. Millie could have brought down the suitcases. Could have been like dry cleaning. Why did she even have a suitcase? You're on the run. Buy clothes there. Don't bring any clothes. Or Millie brings a backpack and it's actually your clothes. Why was Wendy carrying two suitcases?
Two suitcases is crazy. You're fleeing for your life.
Yeah.
Like, oh my God. And you're gonna bring two suitcases and be like so conspicuous. And she had like a huge hat on and
Oh
like
my gosh. Yeah, she's like, I'm going to the beach.
yeah, like I'm going for like my summer house, and they're gonna be like, where did the wife go? Yeah. So that was crazy. I think that was a bad choice.
Very bad.
What about their escape plan?
What plan?
Okay, so
Okay, so
their
that they just
plan.
drive. Yeah, you say it.
So Wendy found a friend like on Facebook and was like, hey girl, I'm in a pickle. I need to come live with you for a little bit. Do you mind? And she's like, no problem. I live on like a remote farm. I'll meet you at a hotel on Saturday morning. And so Millie rents a car and she tried to get like a quote unquote inconspicuous car, but then she got this like red little Hyundai, which I did think
Okay,
that was kind of funny.
why didn't she take the gray CRV? I
Right.
I was like, that seems a lot more conspicuous. Or no, inconspicuous.
Yeah.
That didn't make sense.
Right. So she could have gotten a gray CRV, but she was like, no, I need the Hyundai Sonata. Like that's
Only the
my like
Sonata will
getaway
do.
car. I
Me
know
and
all the
Enzo
buttons.
always use the Sonata. That's what made all of our plans work.
Oh my god. Yeah. So she's like, I need the Sonata, even if it's bright red. Like, no problem. That was a mistake.
Hmm.
I think the biggest mistake to me is that when Millie got not Amber, when Millie got Wendy to the motel, she just left.
That was outrageous. That was, I think, the biggest mistake. Okay, so Millie drives 5 hours to this motel, not even a hotel. It's a sketchy motel. And she's like, don't worry, Wendy, you'll be okay here. Wendy's like, are you sure? Millie's like, oh yeah, I've done this before. And then Millie drives away. Okay. Well, why didn't Millie? I mean, I know it's a long drive. Why didn't she just drive the extra 3 hours to the farm? Or why didn't she stay with what's her face with Wendy at the motel?
I didn't even think about her driving to the farm, but that makes the most sense. Like, you're not gonna drop the package off and just leave. This woman doesn't know
Leave it.
anything. She's ready for her life and she packed 2 suitcases. Then she has to like run around with them and figure out what she's gonna do with it. It's crazy. And I was like, in my mind, I was like, they should have ripped out all of her teeth because I'm like, I bet Douglas has a little tracking key in one of those teeth because Frieda McFadden keeps talking about these teeth, and I'm like,
The
that's what I
teeth?
thought. She keeps mentioning all these teeth. Like she keeps there's all these comments about teeth. I highlighted all of them.
I
But
haven't
I
noticed
feel
any in this
like
section.
what?
I only noticed the pulling out the teeth in the first part.
No, when Wendy first like reveals herself, it's because there's blood everywhere. And why is there blood everywhere? She cracked her tooth.
Oh. Oh yeah, yeah, that's true. I think everything in the series revolves around teeth.
She's so obsessed with teeth. There's like 2 or 3 more spots. Oh, here we go. Okay. Oh, this is about Ginger Howell. She was one of the last women I worked for before Enzo took off for Italy. We found her a lawyer who was willing to work on a contingency basis to help her get a divorce from her monster of a husband. He fought tooth and nail.
Oh my gosh.
I feel like anytime a tooth could be like around, it's
It
there.
is.
Yeah. But yeah, so I thought he had like one of her teeth bugged
Teeth. Why her teeth?
because Frieda McFadden's obsessed with teeth.
Oh my
But at a
gosh.
minimum, he has her clothes or her jewelry or something bugged.
Okay, okay, yeah. And I don't think she got a phone. Did she leave her phone in the apartment? Did she get a track phone?
They never mentioned a burner. I'm sure this woman, she probably brought she probably brought her phone and was like doing like the Instagram updates like with
Got my
It's like
bags
first time
back.
trying a motel.
Oh my gosh. Well, okay, so at the end when Millie gets a call from Wendy and she's like, "Oh no, what happened?" I think she does mention she's like, "Wendy left her phone in the apartment. So who could be calling me?" Doesn't she say something like that?
Oh, maybe she did. So maybe she leaves her phone, but they don't talk about her getting a burner phone.
How would she get around without a phone? How is she going to meet her random friend she hasn't seen in 20 years who lives on a farm? And she's just dropped off at a random motel.
Well, and Millie, I think this is why Millie's going to get caught because all she's doing is the same exact playbook that her and Enzo did. And apparently they took every single one of their battered wives to this particular motel.
They did?
Yeah, because
No,
she said
not
the guy
everyone.
recognized her.
No.
That didn't happen.
Well, he did. I don't know if he actually recognized her, but he said, like, oh, I know what you're here for. I thought that was like
Oh.
that kind of thing.
It wouldn't make sense if this is the motel that they always go to, but I just felt like that's what happened.
I wouldn't put it past Millie.
The worst part of all of this is that we found out why Millie has no money is because Wendy's like, I'm gonna pay you, and she said, "Don't worry about it. I'll do this for free, pro bono." This woman literally threw like a tennis diamond bracelet at her and didn't even like blink two things. And Millie's not gonna take any money from her. Crazy.
Okay, you know what? That's a good point though, because um Wendy totally should have set Millie up with all of her fine jewelry that she doesn't want so that Millie could sell it. Like, why not
Yeah.
ransack the house before you leave?
Unless the jewelry's bugged. And maybe,
That's possible. He keeps giving her jewelry.
yeah. And because basically what it is every time he beats her up, Wendy, um, he comes back the next day with jewelry, which that's actually like in seriousness, that is very typical of abusive relationships, is like
Yeah.
that kind of cycle. And that is very sad and not good,
Yeah.
but we're keeping it silly here. But yeah, so he always gives her the jewelry. And so she has piles of it. And they're like engraved and stuff. So I feel like it being bugged is not crazy.
Yeah, that's a good point. Okay, but yeah, I think the apartment totally has cameras. Duh. And they're out
Duh.
here talking about their plans, not even like writing it down in code or something.
Oh, you're
Like,
right.
of course he knew where they were going. Like,
I know, because they're talking about, they're like, he knows everything. He probably has his whole place bugged. And they're like, all right, let's talk about the plan now.
gonna go to the motel in Albany. Meet your
Oh,
friend at
what?
this farm.
Yeah. What was the hotel again? And they're like, say address.
Tell your friend.
Yeah, exactly. Because this guy's supposed to be like a tech guy.
Yes, he has technology they couldn't even dream of, apparently.
Yeah,
Of
that's what
course
they
he has that.
said.
Gosh.
All right.
So, yeah, I mean, how else would they plan it? Like, write it down? Okay, also, do you think it was a good move for them to leave the morning that Douglas went out of town? Because part of me was like, I don't know. I feel like just leave that very moment. I don't
Like
know.
when
Maybe
you
that's not.
decide to run away.
Yeah, well, I guess he was gonna come back. Yeah, I guess that was a good time when he was going out of town. But part of me is also like, I think he knows what they're plotting, and so he's planning to go out of town. But it's like, go out of town.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so that's why I was like, he knows what you're doing already.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And then he like leave. Okay. Now I'm back on my wagon of they're setting up to catch Millie because she's the biggest serial killer to hit New York City. Is because they just left a gun. He just left a gun inside a book. And Wendy's like, look what I found. A gun. And you're just like, what? He doesn't have it locked up with a code only he knows.
He needs it for quick access, she said.
So I guess he told her where the gun was.
No, she just found it. She knew that he had a gun, or at least she suspected that he had a gun, and she never knew where it was. But then somehow she found it. It was like in a dictionary that had been hollowed out.
Okay.
So you think Wendy was like dangling it in front of Millie? Like, I know what you like to do. I know
They're
what this does
tempting
to
her.
you.
They're te- They're trying to hypnotize her with violence. My husband's so evil. Look at me. I'm so injured. Yeah, okay.
I like that
uh,
theory. Okay, the gun does have 5 bullets. I feel like that's probably going to become important.
yeah, I'm sure it's gonna be like bang, 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 and then she misses every single one, and you're just like, how can you be so like well practiced and still get this wrong? Okay, did Millie take the gun? I think Wendy took the gun,
No, I think they put it
or
back
they left it.
because what's his face was coming back. So Millie, okay, so here's what happened. When Wendy and Millie did this whole escape plan, which they did not think through.
No.
Unsurprisingly, what's his name? Douglas found Wendy and dragged her back to the house. Millie finds out about this when she's at dinner with the love of her life, Brock, about to spill the beans that she's a murderer. But
Oh
then
my
she gets a call from
God.
Wendy, and Wendy says, he found out I'm back at the house. I need help now. And I was like, this is totally a setup. Brock is going to be right there, or no, Douglas is going to be right there to lock them up together. Okay.
Yeah.
But anyways, but Millie is like, I got to go now. And so then she goes back to the house. And then, oh, let's see. What does happen then? Because she starts working for them again. Do we actually hear what happens when she goes back to the house? Oh, I think she just oh, it doesn't really say. She goes and sees Wendy. She gives her an ice pack and she's like, oh my gosh, what happened? And Wendy's like, I don't know how he found out about it. Anyways,
Mm-hmm.
so Millie starts working for them again. And one of the times when she's working for them, she's like making dinner. But then Wendy comes down and is like, oh my gosh, look what I found. I found a gun. And Millie's like, what? That's crazy. And Wendy's like, I'm going to shoot him or I'm going to hypnotize you.
Douglas is just using all of his like TV cameras watching them.
Oh my gosh, probably. And then Douglas comes back, or like they hear the elevator come up. So then they quickly hide the gun back in the book.
Yeah,
Because
back
Wendy
in the
wants
book.
to shoot Douglas, but Millie says, no, you'll regret it. You'll spend the rest of your life in jail.
Millie just wants to do it herself. She's like, Wendy, I'm doing this for free. Don't you take this away from me.
She's like, the gun is the least exciting way to do this.
No,
Have you heard about teeth?
no. Oh my God. Okay. Yeah. So that happened. Okay. I put a note, chapter 27. So the doorman gets a lot of, he gets a lot of highlights in this
He
section.
does. He's part of it.
I'm like, he's definitely in on it. So Millie's like going up to the apartment and she says, this is about the bellman. The guy is at least 30 years my senior. Is he trying to hit on me? For a moment, I try to remember if I've noticed him winking at me before. And then it goes on. And I'm like, I'm not convinced yet that Wendy's actually his wife and not just he's dressing them up. And the doorman's like, haha, here's the next one.
Whoa. Yeah, it could be. Do you think he's getting paid off by Douglas?
Probably. Probably get some like little gold trinkets or something.
Gold coins.
Little gold coins. Douglas is actually a goblin.
Little troll. You have to pay the toll to get into the elevator. Oh my gosh. Man.
Okay. So what were we
Okay, I
talking
think
about?
Dorman's
Wendy and
in
all
it.
their bad plans. Oh, this is the next horrible thing is
Okay.
that Millie thinks she's being followed, and she is by Enzo. And so then she's trying to lose him on the highway. So instead, she's already driving her bright red car, and instead of just being normal and driving to the motel, she starts like Fast and the Furious style, zipping in and out of traffic. There's probably 10 accidents behind her. Everyone's probably like, this red car caused the accident. This was the license plate. Like,
Oh my gosh. And Enzo planned it because he's evil. He's actually the big orchestrator behind this.
oh my God. It's so crazy. And the other crazy thing is Millie's like, Enzo had all the contacts. I didn't know any of them. I'm like, you never met one of these people.
Wait, say that again.
All the contacts Enzo had. She's like, I couldn't do this because
I
Enzo had the
know.
contacts. I'm like,
I know. I was like, maybe they all spoke Italian. That's the only reason I could see her not also having the numbers,
I just feel like at some point, like you would meet one of them. Maybe not all of them.
right? I mean, it sounds like they did it for at least a little while, which is why I'm like, is Enzo evil? He's keeping all that info from Millie.
At work, at best, he is very controlling and like a probably I would almost think like an abusive way where it's like he's stalking her and he's saying like, "Oh, it's because I'm protecting you." You know, that's like the classic thing like, "Oh, I'm helping you." But he's not. He's
Mm.
just like closing her out. So it's like Brock's really into her, wants her to, move in with him, and then he's doing all these things to like sabotage her kind of.
Wow, I read that very differently. I didn't think of Enzo as so bad.
Well,
The
I'm saying
stalking
that's
is
like
pretty bad, but
no. I'm saying I guess I
oh,
said
at
at best.
worst.
I guess I mean at worst. Yeah, because he might just be normal with
Yeah,
a
I kind of
slight
think he's just
stalking
normal.
affinity.
Yeah, Millie has a slight murder affinity. I mean, is it all
Yeah,
that different?
it's a little different.
I guess a little bit.
Chrissy's like, you stalk people, same as if you murdered a bunch of people. Okay. All right. I'm also wondering if Douglas is actually as rich as he says he is
Oh, why do you say that?
because his laundry bathroom, the flooring is linoleum. Do you know what that is?
Yeah, isn't it
It's
linoleum? Let me
wallpaper
look it
for
up.
your floor. Instead of getting like actual tiles, you just like roll them on. Now, I have linoleum in my house. Okay. A
But
lot
you're
of
not
people have.
claiming to be.
I'm not claiming to be Daddy Bezos over here. If I have like Amazon money, no linoleum. None.
Maybe it goes with the antique look they're going for.
No. No. Rich people don't do that. If they want it, they would pay $1 million and it's marble that looks like linoleum. That's what it would be. They're like
That
pretending
sounds
to
right.
be poor, but it's actually very expensive. They wouldn't actually just be like low quality materials or cheap materials. So anyway, so I was
Okay,
like,
probably
that's
true.
weird. I don't know why he has linoleum.
Okay. I that did make me think of a new theory though. So let's say Douglas really does have a job and he really is the CEO of super technology, whatever,
Hmm.
wherever he works. Is it possible he has been selling the technology to all of the abusive husbands of like cameras and stuff like that? And
Ooh.
he has all the technology too. And that's kind of how he knew about Millie. And somehow he also knew about
Oh.
Enzo that way.
Yeah.
And he roped in Enzo by paying him off. He's like, "Hey Enzo, I'll make you US citizen and your mom will never die because I have the technology. But all
Yeah.
you need to do is get Millie so that I can keep being abusive."
Oh my God.
And so this is all a big sting operation to get Millie.
Could you imagine? That is like Disney level cartoon villain of like, I'm going to make an operation so men are able to abuse their wives and triangulate them. I'm going to give
Oh
them
my
the technology.
gosh.
That's all I'm going to make. And then there's this housewife and she's going around offing them one by one. And he's like, that's killing the market. He's like, we got to get her off the streets.
Our numbers are way down.
The numbers are down. The men are dying. We must stop this housemaid. Honestly, it's on the table. Like it,
I think that could be it.
anything goes. Anything goes. Frieda, she says like a lot of things, which I think are just so funny to have like in a book.
Like
So
what?
in chapter 29, um, so in chapter 29, when Millie's dropping off Wendy at the motel before she speeds off, and the guy, so she says room 207. And then he's like, it's around the back. She says, great. I say, he winks at me. I knew that's what you wanted. And so then Millie says, maybe he thinks I'm turning tricks there. Like turning tricks? I've never heard that. That's so funny. That's my trick room. I do all my tricks in there.
The man hears like weird banging late at night. He's like, "What's going on?" It's Millie doing cartwheels.
He thinks it's nefarious, and she's really just getting
Doing
ready for the
backflips.
Olympics. That made me laugh though.
That's so funny. It has to be this motel. It has to be the Sonata.
Oh my god.
It's the only option.
Honestly, Frieda's hilarious.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
This book has 1,000,000 times more comedy than Starter Villain ever could hope.
It's so true. It's got more mystery than any book we've ever read. We can't even come up with theories.
I'm
It's got romance.
I'm loving talking about this. I love reading it. I'm actually having a really good time.
Me too. We should make our sections shorter so we can read it longer.
Oh my god. Okay.
Whew.
I also thought it was weird that Wendy was so thin because Douglas is only there in the evenings. So the only meal that he's giving her is dinner. Like, why can't you eat the other one?
Because Millie isn't there to cook it.
I'm like, my God, drink it and sure, get a protein bar.
Okay, I wonder, maybe it's possible she's eaten before and then he like beats her up or something. I could see that.
I mean, okay, if we're being serious, he's probably like, you need to fit in this child-sized nightgown. If you get too big, I'm gonna beat you up. So she can only eat half a serving a day. But the context of the book that she lives in this luxurious penthouse and she's alone the entire day, and then she's like, I can only eat this one meal that Douglas provides me. It's like, it's weird.
Okay, yeah. Did she ever leave the apartment? Because that was also like you're just walking out of the apartment on your escape day. Like, isn't that in itself really suspicious?
So Douglas got mad at her because she got dinner or lunch with a girlfriend, and he's like, you're cheating on me. And that's when he got like really violent.
I don't remember that. That happened?
I mean, it feels like it did, but I don't know anymore. Let me. Okay.
We don't know anything.
That really felt correct.
It's possible. I mean, that sounds reasonable.
I guess I can't find it, but I really do remember reading that.
I gotta be honest, I don't remember that.
Man. We're gonna edit this in post, but people, we've been looking for a long time. Okay, what was the thing with Amber being the mistress? What do you think? What do you think about that?
Okay, Amber just keeps coming up. I'm like, she's gonna play some role, I think. So if she were the mistress, um, she could have had a hand in them hiring Millie. I mean, maybe she also knows Ginger. And she's like, hey, I don't know. Like she could have just had a plan and having that all work out. Or she could have told Douglas, like, oh yeah, Millie, she's just the one you want. Like if they're in, that have to be like a continual ring. Is this a replacement kind of thing again, like with Nina?
I could see that. He just likes to have his little prisoner. Amber seems kind of evil though. And so she has a
That's
baby, but does she have a husband? Do we know?
oh, okay. I don't think they mentioned a husband, but the other reason why I thought Amber was weird or suspicious was because Millie says that she's working for the Garricks and Amber's like, "Oh, I know the Garricks." And she says something that kind of insinuates that Millie's like having an affair with him or something like that.
Yeah,
Doesn't she?
she's basically like, "Oh yeah, you're okay, let's see. Yes, I'm working for the Garricks now, Amber. Oh, is that what you're doing there?" The smile curled around Amber's lips makes me uneasy. What
Yes.
is she implying exactly? She winks at me. I'm sure you're making the most of it. And I'm like, that's his sex pad where he gets his little. That's when I was just like, okay, Wendy is not his real wife. She was the first housemaid and she's trying to get out.
Yeah. Is it the exact same thing as number one?
Our theory in number one. Well, what probably happened is Frieda listened and she's like, that's a great idea.
I'm doing it.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Well, okay. Okay. What are the chances? Because we haven't heard about Amber's husband, I
It's
don't
why
think.
F. Smith wanted us to read this. She's like, you don't even know. I'm Frieda and I took your idea.
This book was already published when we recorded our first one, but since this was like published on Amazon, Frieda took it back, edited it real quick, and then re-uploaded it.
It's a new edition.
Yeah. Everything changed. Okay, so Amber, what are the chances that Amber's daughter is Douglas's?
I thought you were gonna say Cece. I was like 100%.
Everyone is Cece.
Okay, I think she probably is, and I'm wondering, I'm going back to my first theory. What if at the end Millie kills Amber and Douglas and she takes their baby with Enzo and they start a little family together?
I could see it. But my only qualm with that is that that still leaves 3 bullets in the gun. It's a one
You're
hole
right.
in the theory,
That's the only hole in it. Okay, all right.
but it could also be for Brock, Wendy, Dorman. 3 people,
That's
three
three.
bullets.
But I thought you said there were five bullets.
Yeah, because we have Douglas and Amber already. Douglas,
Oh,
Amber, Wendy, Brock, Dorman.
that'd be pretty good.
It's the whole cast. Okay. Do you have any other thoughts with Amber?
She seems evil.
Yeah, she
She
definitely
does
seems
not seem like a
involved.
girl's girl.
No, she does not. What are the chances the baby is actually Wendy's baby? And that's why Amber's so upset when the baby doesn't call her mama because she's like, I'm not actually her mom.
Oh, wow. I love that.
That could be a
Oh
good
my
one.
God. Yeah, I love that. Yeah, and that's why she's so upset. But I feel like she would have said that to Millie in their escape plan. She'd be like, let's scoop up my baby while we're out of here.
Maybe she thinks that her baby died.
Oh, I could see that.
Yeah, like it went out of her in the hospital and straight into Amber's arms.
Mm-hmm.
I think that could be a possibility.
Yeah.
Okay, what's going to happen with Brock?
I already told you he's a robot.
You
He's
got a
gonna be
short
there.
circuit?
He's gonna short circuit and he's gonna go into his crazy mode and so Millie's gonna have to do a bullet right to the on-off switch.
He's left in always on mode. Okay, okay, big question. So Wendy disappears. Millie starts working for the Garricks again. Douglas doesn't have any questions for Millie. It's just business as usual.
That's insane.
That's crazy because she thought she wasn't working for them anymore. So she hadn't been there for a few days. She hadn't been in contact with Douglas.
That literally makes no sense.
What the heck? I need answers.
Maybe
Unless
Douglas
that's
is
the whole
pissed and
point.
he's like, I'm gonna kill them both now.
Who is he going to kill before? Just Millie or just Wendy?
Just Wendy.
Oh,
And now he's like, Millie, you're on the list now.
Millie skipping the abuse phase, going straight to dead.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oy. Yeah, that doesn't make sense unless Douglas, this is all part of the plan.
What plan?
Like Wendy's a part of the plan. She's like, "Hey, Doug, we're gonna set up Millie,"
Oh.
and so
For like their weird, like we like to torture people game.
okay. Well, what's an alternative? Because I don't think it's actually that they love to torture people.
The only thing I can think of is that she's a serial killer on the loose and the FBI is trying to get her. Like, what else could it be? Why would they be so interested in her?
Because everyone loves a Millie.
Oh my God. The only thing I could think is maybe she, like you said before, like one of their previous conquests that they like saved the lady was like Douglas's friend or something.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Maybe the guy. We haven't talked about the guys. Yeah, one of the guys could have tipped off. He's like, "Hey,
Yeah.
this woman tried to kill me."
Yeah, she tried to kill me. Like she's on the loose. I hear you're abusive to your wife too, so you gotta watch out. You gotta watch your back. The streets are dangerous. Oh my God. Okay. I also had a theory that maybe Brock's mom and dad is Wendy and Douglas.
Oh my gosh, that would be super outrageous.
That'd be
Wait,
so
okay.
crazy.
What if they are connected that way? No, but she's told him their names.
I know. And he is just like, well, because he said, he's like, oh yeah, I've heard about him. He's been like kind of coy about it. But I feel like there's no way he would let his girlfriend that he wants to marry be the maid of his mom's dad.
Well, also Millie told him all the crazy shenanigans going on there, as in Wendy's abused. And he was like, maybe she's a doll, and if you
Yeah.
open the door, she'll fall apart.
You're making fun of him, but we think that Brock is a robot and he's gonna get shot in the on switch.
After short circuiting in the rain.
That's what I say. Brock needs to be on the pod. Ah.
He does. Oh my gosh. Okay, so is Enzo gonna go into cahoots with Millie, or is he bad?
All right. We're being serious now. This is how I think the book's gonna go.
Okay.
Enzo and Millie are gonna reunite. They're gonna kill Douglas. Brock's gonna rip off his mask. It turns out he's part of the FBI. He's a villain. Who knows? They kill him too.
Okay.
Two bullets. What do we have left? Three? Okay.
Three.
Amber. Then they take her baby.
No explanation.
No need. She got caught in the crossfires, and then they're gonna take her baby and they're gonna run off.
Two bullets for good measure.
And
Just
then
in case.
yeah, for dramatic effect, they're gonna miss 2 times, and we don't know.
Oh, I could see that. Okay, I definitely think she and Enzo are getting back together. They're gonna go just like old times, Bonnie and Clyde on these people.
Yeah. Okay,
Yeah,
who do
I
you
don't know.
think ratted Millie out? Because so when Douglas is like being all like weird about like, oh, I need you to come back and clean, and he's like, I got tickets to the Mets game for you. I know you like the Mets. And she her nightgown shirt is always a Met shirt, and that's what she's wearing in that moment. And she's like freaked out.
What? Did we read the same book? When does that happen?
What are you talking about? It's chapter 37. Did you read chapter 37?
I don't know. Let me see here.
I'm
What
like, I'm not
page?
gonna let you gaslight me again. Like, I read this book.
No, no, I didn't. I stopped on page 160, which was the end of
What's chapter
chapter
37?
chapter 36 starts on page 161. So you
Oh.
read two more chapters than I did.
Oh. All right. That would make sense why I'm like remembering these things that you didn't read. That honestly makes me feel better.
Is that when the lunch thing comes up too?
I bet it is because I'm like, I really remember this. And you're like, impossible. Yeah, that is what happens. Okay.
Oh, that's so funny.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, everything's making sense again. Okay.
That's okay. Two chapters is probably like 3 pages.
It honestly, it really is. So since I spoiled the beans, it's on the pod. We need to talk about it.
What? The Mets shirt?
The Met shirt.
Oh, I don't know how to discuss it. I haven't read it.
Well, there's really not a lot to know.
Okay, what
Um,
is it?
so Douglas Garrick is like, you're fired now.
Oh,
You need
he
to
is?
do, yeah.
Okay. All right, tell me.
So when Wendy gets back, he's like, hey Millie, you're fired, but I need one last final clean.
What? That's ridiculous. Does he say why she's fired? And if it's
He
not for
says,
kidnapping his wife.
yeah, he says married couples need their privacy.
Are you kidding?
I,
Okay.
and he's like, come back for one final clean. And it's
Don't
like,
go back
I'm
there,
sure like
Millie.
I know it's gonna be like thunderclouds and like spooky music as she like goes in. And you're like, okay. And so he says, just to thank you for everything you've done for us, I'd like to give you a pair of tickets to a Mets game. You'd like that, wouldn't you? And she's like, I do like the Mets. And he's like, great, it's settled. And he's like, good night, Millie. Sleep tight. And then Millie's like, how does he know I like the Mets?
He has cameras in her apartment
So it's
because Brock
either
knows her apartment.
that's why I was like, maybe Brock is Douglas's son because okay, maybe you do need to read this chapter.
It is literally like
Because
2 pages.
just before that, Brock is like, hey, I love you. Love you, love you, love you. And Millie's like, I hate this guy. I can't say I love you again. So she takes a little selfie with a kissy face and she's like, good night. And then she sends that to him. And then almost immediately after, Garrick is like, here's the Mets game tickets.
Oh, okay. That would make a lot of sense. Okay, so Brock is the spy for Douglas
Yep.
on Millie. We still need to know, why does Douglas want Millie? Is it
I liked your
become a
idea that
housemaid?
he's a horrible person and he's just making little box kits for how to abuse your wives.
And so he wants to
And
kill Millie.
yeah, she's going and cleaning house on all his clientele.
Okay, sure. You think it's that and not that he wants a new housemaid, or that Wendy's pulling a Nina and is
Trying
making
to
a
do a
replacement?
replacement. Imagine him another employee. It's like I can't take this abuse anymore, but you've already been to prison, so I'm sure you'll be okay with that. Like, what? No.
Okay. So he wants Millie dead. Yeah.
Either he wants Millie, well, because he fired her, and then he's like, come in for one last clean. Is that when he's gonna capture her
It's gotta be.
and
Why
put
would
her in
Millie
the
go
dress?
back?
I guess
Oh
that's
no.
true.
That's awful. I have no idea why Millie would go back. That doesn't make any sense.
I
Unless
know,
it's
because
to
she's,
try to save Wendy.
yeah, Wendy's gonna be dead, and he's gonna be like, your turn. And then he puts her in the little nightgown.
Oh, you don't think
Chains her to
Wendy's
the
gonna be
bed.
like, bye, Millie? And as Millie's locked up in there.
Wendy, she's like, I served my time. See you later.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Could you imagine?
Oh, that'd be awful. Okay, so Brock is definitely the spy. That would explain why he's stuck around this whole time.
Or it was Enzo.
No, Enzo's the good guy. He's gonna come save her.
Or it's a MacGuffin or a red herring, and the guy just has bugged Millie's house.
That's also possible. That would make a lot of sense too.
But how Frieda's making it sound like Brock ain't looking good.
Brock's guilty.
Brock is like, he's just a little robot. He got like the thing and he just immediately sends it to his boss. She likes the pets. Oh my God.
Oh my gosh. Well, Brock could have bugged Millie's apartment too, because he's been over there so much. Well, he's been over there at least once or twice.
Enzo could have bugged it because he broke into that other guy's apartment and dropped the heroin.
Well, that's true. But I don't think so. But I mean, that's possible. He could have. But I'm
Yeah.
thinking Brock is the spy.
Ugh. All right. Well, I think we're at time.
I think so. Man, what a mystery. So we're reading another 80 pages.
Yep.
All right.
All
I'm
right.
excited.
Well, this was filled with a lot of laughs. I had a lot of fun.
I know, me too. This was great.
Well, we'll see you guys next time for part 3 of The
Part
Housemaid.
3. Yeah, we'll see if we have any more theories. Feel
All
free
right.
to leave a comment what your theory is. Send us an email, bookalicious.pod@gmail.com. Leave us a review. We'd love to hear from you.
5 stars, baby.
Woo!
Woohoo. All right. Love you.
Love you too. Bye.
Bye.